First, I want to thank you so much for talking to me. And I know your family is worried about their own safety. You said you wanted to show your face for this and that you weren't worried. Why is that?
If we want to tell people something, we need to show ourselves, our face. By hiding, we cannot solve a problem.
Your family recently fled your province, Mazar-e-Sharif. Can you talk about what you've been going through?
It's just because the Mazar-e-Sharif surrounding is captured by Taliban. It's just about my family, my children, and my wife. And I'm just staying somewhere in Kabul that nobody knows the address. I'm exactly the type of people the Taliban will not like me. Probably if they find me, they will kill me.
America withdrawing its troops after 20 years. What do Afghans think of America right now?
America said that they're going to fight against the terrorism. They're going to finish the terrorism. And the only way to keep America safe is to finish terrorism in this part of the world. So the question is that what happened in the last 20 years? After billions of dollars spent in this part of the world, after all these American soldiers were killed, so all these NATO who came to Afghanistan, what happened? So now they're just leaving Afghanistan behind and everything is falling back into the hands of Taliban. So we're confused, you know, like right now we have 22 active terrorist groups inside Afghanistan, including Al-Qaeda. They don't call Taliban the terrorist groups, but they're doing suicide missions every day. So right now we don't have security. Like if you want to move from one place to another place, there is no guarantee that we reach there alive.
Do you think overall America hurt or helped Afghanistan the past 2 decades?
To be honest, they did help. Yes, like the situation was quite crazy after the civil wars of Afghanistan in 90s. And also Taliban until 2000, it was really, really crazy. The situation was much horrible. Lots of nice things happened, like very good infrastructure, like roads, like buildings.
When the Taliban ruled between 1996 and 2001, they banned women from any form of education or work after the age of 8. The past 20 years, they've taken on roles as business owners, politicians, soldiers, actors. What's going to happen to all the progress that has been made?
Taliban make a very big development, a very big advancement during the last 3 weeks. Like they're just at the gates of our city right now. Like every city, Taliban are just outside the gates. If Taliban take over the cities and come into the locations that we leave, it's going to be terrible. You know, Taliban will close the university again, will close the businesses again, the school again. Women will need to stay in the house again.
There have now been 4 U.S. presidents that have presided over the Afghanistan war. Which do you think has done the best job addressing the issues there?
The people really liked Barack Obama. And during the Barack Obama time, we had lots of American soldiers in Afghanistan who were really fighting seriously against Taliban. And Taliban had a really difficult time at that time. So almost all of the highways around Afghanistan was open. The security was better. When Donald Trump came to power, things changed a lot, especially the American forces were halted to fight against Taliban. They were staying in their camps all the time. All the responsibility was given to Afghan National Army, but the security became worse and worse, and especially Donald Trump, who was like talking against, strangers, against Muslims, not to come to America. Somehow people really didn't like him. Taliban took control of more districts and more areas around Afghanistan. And when the election happened, and when Joe Biden was supposed to be the president of Afghanistan, we were so happy and positive that things might change. But unfortunately, it surprised all Afghans that they totally decided to leave Afghanistan. And now Taliban are just at the gates of every city.
What can we do to help?
The only thing we want is the people of the world especially the United States, at least try to, even if they're not sending the soldiers to fight against Taliban here. So we want them to continue their support to Afghanistan, not just to go and leave Afghanistan in the middle of nowhere.
I know that you are an eternal optimist typically, and you've spent your career and your life showing the beauty of the country that you love so much.
I was trying to build a school to help the kids. I wanted to educate people, but now I myself, I really lost hope. So we want the people of the world not to leave at least Afghanistan like the last time, not to repeat their mistake again, leaving Afghanistan in the middle of nowhere.